Sponsorship with Living Podcariously or the Twisted 10 is not just about contracts or money. We like to form relationships with those who invest in our shows.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. We only like representing companies or products that we can really get behind.
We met Kyle and Bianca from Oak and Iron Photography at an event from another sponsor of ours and immediately bonded with them because, let's face it, they're just awesome people.
Yeah, and if you came out to our Living Vicariously listener event, you may have seen them roaming around, taking some photos for us. They captured so much joy and emotion in those photos that night. It was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Now, Adam, I'm kind of a amateur photographer, so I can appreciate how difficult it really is to capture moments like that.
They shoot events of any kind, weddings, lifestyle photos like maternity, couples, families, you name it. Not only do they capture moments that your grandmama will like, but they also put that Oak and Iron personal style and spin on what would normally be considered traditional photos.
Oh yeah, that Ring of Fire shot from our event was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Their photos not only capture the raw emotions, but when looking at them later, you are transported back to that day they were taken.
You'll see it on their website. They capture, quote, the real moments for the true at heart.
Nice.
Head on over to oakandironphoto.com to check out some of their work. Also, you can click the Contact Us button and get a quote of your own.
Go and check out oakandironphoto.com and let Kyle and Bianca know you heard about them from us.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All three engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're listening to The Twisted 10, bringing you original and unique host-created top 10 lists, recorded live in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
And welcome to another episode of The Twisted 10.
Ooh,
shit.
Holla.
Oh, yeah. All right, Tach, you got to bring us back. Well, actually, I just gave it away. Tach's the host this week. God damn it. I was going to say you got to got to bring us back from that episode 80 where we had the Flat Earth guys.
The Flat Earth guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that episode was awesome.
Yeah, you got a lot to follow. That's a
I know. I don't think I can follow that. Yeah. So, who are you?
I'm Adam. I'm not one of your hosts this week.
I'm Andrea Joy, and I am not one of your hosts this week.
I'm Mr. Wilson, and I am also not the host this week.
And I'm Tach, and I am your host this week.
Oh, boy.
And yeah, it's definitely going to be very hard to follow last week's episode of the Flat Earth response or bonus show. What
Rebuttal.
Do we call it?
We cut a bonus, response episode, but it's
just a bonus show. So hopefully last week's episode was not your first episode to hear by the
We told him in that show, too, that if this was your first one, go back and listen to episode 66, I think it was, for the Flat Earth guys.
Right, so I am your host this week. I did bring a list with me. I also brought another guest.
Oh, yeah? Who you got sitting in here with you tonight,
So
Tach?
sitting in here this week is Jasmine Bailey, and she's actually my daughter. Say
Hey,
hi.
Jasmine.
Hi.
That's enough. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Good talk.
Good talk. No, so she's been wanting to come out here, but could never do it before. But tonight she can, so she is.
I was shackled in the basement. He told me not to talk or make any noises.
You treat your kids like that one person that got busted with all their kids in the basement?
Oh, God.
The ones in California?
I think so, yeah.
No, they were in bedrooms. That's a sad, sad story.
Yeah.
Oh, so I killed the show? Is that what you're saying? I just killed it. I killed the show.
All right. So next week,
No, well,
I'll do my list.
Hey, welcome, Jasmine, by the way. We also talked to Jasmine a little bit over on Living Podcariously. Go check out that episode. And you hear her and her father's duet on on a cover that they did together. So you hear it. It's pretty cool. You guys did good. It was really impressive.
We're metal, man. It's
the
metal.
family that rocks on harder stays together longer. I don't know how.
I don't know.
I want to reword that. That sounded weird.
It was dope,
Yeah.
though. It was dope. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
I still, every time I hear that metal scream that you have,
yeah.
I'm just like, where does that come from? Where does he have that? Because you're so like, just kind of like mild-mannered.
Mild-mannered.
You're just laid back and you just have like the craziest metal scream.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I worked hard on that. It takes a while to get.
You were saying it was a
that
skill
point.
that you could learn. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. You can learn. If you can talk, you can scream. So it just takes. You have to learn how to do it, and it's a. It was kind of funny because I was trying to learn for years and years on how to do it. I just couldn't do it. I would try as soon as I tried screaming, I started coughing. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I must be the only one on the planet that can't do it. I can't learn it until I quit smoking. I quit smoking, and all of a sudden it came out, and there it is. So
Well, that does make it makes sense though.
yeah, for sure. All right, so this week I am the host, and I did bring a list with me. And if this is your first time listening to the Twisted 10,
Here we go.
Mr. Wilson, you want to explain what we do here?
Yeah, absolutely. So each week we bring either one of us or we bring somebody in from the outside. We have a top 10 list. It's not really it's a top 10 list for us or for the person who writes it. It can be whatever. It doesn't have to be. It could be 10. Like we had Dabs. He came in. He just talked about just top 10 marijuana or cannabis myths.
Myths, yeah.
Cannabis
And, like,
myths.
That was an awesome show.
So you just kind of pick some.
I wasn't here for that one, but I listened to
Go
it.
figure. That's one of our most downloaded episodes. People out there like the reefer.
Yeah, no kidding. That's why it's such a great example of a show, like Cannabis Myths. Go check it out. It's great. But it's also a great example of a list that was not taken from like a list site, not taken from like a BuzzFeed or something like that. So it was his list. It was his research. So he came in and, he brought us a list that he wrote down, and we took it and we crumbled it up.
Here we go.
And then
Here it
we
is.
rolled it up together,
Yeah.
and then we licked down the side, and then we lit one
see what
end
you're
of it
doing there.
candle-like. And then when it was done, we pushed it together into a rock, which
Yeah.
then we inscribed some things on it that Tach read off.
Indeed.
You lost me there.
Yeah.
But cool.
So, yeah.
That's good summary.
Good summary, and that was better than I've done in the past for sure. I always stumble through that.
His little manipulation of the list turned into an episode recap. He painted a picture with words, and that is important.
It was beautiful, man.
Was beautiful.
Thanks,
Takes
guys.
true talent.
Thank you.
I'm touched. Oh, that's Andrea.
Oh, God.
Oh, she.
Tear in my eye. It was beautiful. It was moving. I mean, really.
So what's the list, Tach? I want to know.
All right. Gotta get my glasses on.
Your glasses.
My reading glasses. Okay.
I love them.
Thanks. Okay, so this week, my list is. See, our listeners already know, but you don't, and I love this part of the show.
How the title works, yeah. Because they read
They
the
already
title.
know, but you don't.
Damn it.
This is fun. Okay, so this is the top 10 twisted addictions.
Ooh.
So, let me do
God,
my
please, Tack, if you have one in there about video games, just strike it now.
let me do my little my references real quickly. I got these from WatchMojo.com, Matthew Santoro, YouTube, ABC News, Fox News, Digital Journal, My Strange Addiction, MedicalDaily.com, Barcroft TV, SpiritualRiver.com, and Wikipedia.
Hey, you hear what he said over there? He said he got it from ABC and Fox. Ain't no CNN fake stories in this episode.
Right. So okay.
I have no idea who that was, Tack. Sorry. Some stranger.
Okay. All right. So everyone knows someone with an addiction in some way or another, right?
Absolutely.
There are common ones like alcohol, smoking, drugs,
That's 10, 9, and 8. Okay.
and some uncommon ones like gambling, cosmetic surgery, or even video games, like you had said.
Motherfucker.
At least you didn't just say cosmetics.
Yeah. But here are a list of some very unusual addictions.
Okay.
So we're not going to go through that stuff like I just mentioned. That's the easy ones. And this list gets weirder and weirder as we go.
Ooh, I like that.
So they're not-
Are there any
Weird.
twists?
The only twist is I just made this kind of a game.
Oh, okay. That's a cool twist.
Yep. So let me also say my disclaimer. Here we go. If you could play this at fast speed, it'll sound cooler.
All right. It's going to go fucking slow. This is Tack.
I cut. No. Here
Would
we
you
go.
call me?
Here we go. Disclaimer. Dichotomy Media, LLC, or the Twisted 10 podcast do not recommend any of these to try. They are a danger to your health, life, or interpersonal relationships.
All right.
All right.
That's very good.
All right, so the game is here. I'm going to go through each one.
I gotta Sorry, go ahead.
The game is here. Not yet. I'm going to name the condition, and it's like in like long word form, and you guys have to guess what it is. Make sense?
Okay.
Like necrophilia.
I think
like
that
that's
makes sense.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Except for the first one, number 10 is I haven't said it yet. There's no name for it yet, so I'm just going to skip number 10. So forget about number 10. I'm still going to do number 10, but it doesn't have a long name.
And number 10.
So are we ready to go?
You
Let's play.
list
Jasmine, do you understand what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Now you ask.
Number 10.
Number 10.
This is the only time you get to participate. I mean, you always get to participate, but every time I say number, then they always go,
As I
"Number
said,
10."
shackled in the
Damn,
basement.
Dad. What
Not
the
supposed
fuck?
to speak.
All right. So, this first one there's no long name for it, so I'm just going to tell you, is coffee enemas. Let me elaborate. Mike and Trina, a couple from St. Petersburg, Florida. Shocking. Do you know them?
It's Florida.
I lived within 20 miles. I must know them. They're great people.
Yeah. They refuse to drink caffeinated beverage the old-fashioned way. They say it's bad for their health. Instead, they have a coffee enema. The process involves heating up a 13-ounce pot
Oof.
Whoa.
of coffee on the stove and then pouring it down a lubricated tube into their rectums for like this pot that they hold above them. So
Sure.
it's like, like an IV kind
Gravity.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do it to themselves.
Yes. They each have around 100 enemas a month. That's at least 4 a day. Trina says it gives her a sense of euphoria. Plus, it enters the bloodstream much faster. At first, Mike thought it was disgusting until he tried it, and now he says he's addicted.
Wait a minute. These guys might be onto something. Do you absorb the caffeine way faster in the rectum?
Yes, it enters the bloodstream much faster this
Can
way.
you do
Or
this
anus?
with Coca-Cola?
Huh?
That's my question.
You
Pull that
can
close.
you can do any kind of enema. Some people are even doing it with liquor and alcohol. It's
Do
ridiculous,
they let
but
the coffee cool off?
I
Or
would
do they
hope
just
so.
pour boiling hot coffee in their
Yeah.
butts, man? That'll clean you out.
Right?
How would you know though? Same color.
Ew, gross.
Ooh.
Coffee. I'm just saying. I'm not the only person that thought that.
Do they add cream? Right?
Oh, well, because there's actually videos of them doing it. It looks like just straight black coffee.
Yeah, because that's what I want to go watch.
the video?
Huh?
They just
I watched the video.
That
an
is
interview with
You
a
don't
pot of
see
coffee.
it. You just see like them holding it, the tube, and then they're laying down, and you see the tube going underneath the blanket behind them. So, and then they show the tube of all this like just going through.
Oh,
the tube.
yeah.
I
feel
like this was on My Strange Addiction.
I'm not into that.
It was on My Strange Addiction.
I feel like I've seen that.
A lot of these were on My Strange Addiction. Okay, so moving on.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Okay, so this condition is called pica. Anybody want to take
That's where you...
Oh, that you hide behind the blanket and you scare your baby.
No, it's where you eat your hair.
Into the mic, baby. You gotta
Is it
adjust.
where you eat hair?
Okay,
body
Mr.
hair?
Wilson?
It is when you have when you get a brain injury and you wake up and you talk like a Pokemon, like Pikachu.
Pikachu. That's where I was pretty sure Jasmine was going.
I was gonna say you have an addiction to Pikachu, because if so, I fall right into this category. I gotcha.
Okay, so
Damn, she got voices.
Andrea was the closest. Well, not the closest. I mean, she nailed it. But it's really more than just hair. It's just eating things other than food. So yeah.
Keep your pets away.
All right, so here we go. This one is. I'll just start reading it. Adele Edwards of Bradenton, Florida, again, has been eating the foam inside couch cushions for over 21 years. She says last year alone she ate 7 sofas.
Wow.
She simply unzips the cushion and pulls out pieces of the foam and munches. Doctors have said that if she continues on her addiction will eventually kill her. She's been doing this ever since she was 10 years old and says she loves the flavor and the way it feels in her mouth. The rare eating disorder is called pica, which makes someone crave non-food substances. Pica is a disorder found most commonly in toddlers and pregnant women who lack certain nutrients, causing them to crave non-nutritive substances like chalk, coins, batteries, and even dirt. 3 years prior, Adele was hospitalized due to a blockage that almost cost her life, but luckily came out fine.
So she can eat couch cushions, but if I take one bite of raw cookie dough, I'm going to get salmonella and die.
Apparently.
Okay, just
I
making
love raw
sure.
Sounds like an overprotective father to me.
I'm just
Yeah,
making
why-
sure.
I don't tell her that. I eat raw cookie dough. I love it.
It's my mother.
Why has nobody? She was 10 when she started doing this.
Yeah.
How many surgeries has she had to have to get that shit out of her? That doesn't digest.
Where were her grown-ups?
Where we're grown
She might be eating pieces that are small enough to go through.
The grown-ups
that's
were
true.
eating
And then
actual
when she eats bigger
food.
pieces, that's when she ends up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or over time, she gets a blockage. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yes,
I would call it more of a sofa-age.
Hey-oh!
Your joke was probably way better than mine, Josh. So please tell it. I'll insert that joke with regular laughter.
What?
I don't think I had a joke.
That's not
Oh.
how comedy works.
Oh, that's not how it works.
Hey, Google, make that joke funnier.
My
Should-
sense of humor is still in alpha. Hopefully, soon it'll get beta.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so moving on.
She pulled a nerd joke on you. All right.
Number 8.
Number 8.
This one is called Bibliophile.
Ooh.
Bibliophile.
Well, biblioteca.
Somebody who eats
Bible?
paper.
Eats paper. Okay.
Bibliophile.
That's really close. Addicted to reading.
Okay.
I was going to say something similar, addicted to reading in a
Biblioteca.
library
okay.
or being in a library environment.
Okay.
Aroused by reading. That's what I'm going to go with. Aroused by reading.
Very specific.
Someone's been paying attention to 50 Shades.
I would say being obsessed with paper in general.
Okay. Andrew?
Kind of sounds like Bible some sort of way. I don't know.
Obsessed with the Bible.
No, I don't think it'd be obsessed with it.
It's bibliophile. So,
It's a person who.
file is, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm drawing a blank.
Here we go. Well, okay, I'll just tell you. I was going to try to read and see if I'd figure it out, but it's actually the addiction to reading.
I have this.
Damn it. I was right and I
Yep.
second
I
guessed.
feel
Some
like I
people-
have this.
Some people fall into reading fiction as an escape from reality. When any obsession starts to negatively affect the balance of one's life and even starts affecting their hygiene, is this still you? Then you know it's a
I
serious
changed
problem.
my mind.
Yeah. Reading can do that to certain people. In fact, there are some extreme examples where people cannot even stop reading during breakfast or while driving a car. They have to keep feeding their brain. Bibliophilia is not to be confused with bibliomania, a potential symptom of obsessive-compulsive disorder involving the collecting of books, to the extent that interpersonal relations or health may be negatively affected, and in which the mere fact that a physical object as a book is sufficient for it to be collected or beloved.
Interesting.
So, yeah. I thought of this one. I thought of Jasmine.
I
so
definitely
that's why.
don't have this, by the way.
I definitely
Would-
thought of myself until you hit affects hygiene.
Yeah.
No.
I would have
I
never.
can function.
I was always in the slow turtles group in elementary school. I was never the reading Robin that was fast at reading.
Well, there's been nights that I couldn't put a book down. I'd be like, just one more chapter, and then it's like such an exciting part. I have to read just one more, and then
Yeah.
it would
I do
be
that.
hours.
I
and
do
I'd
that
be
quite
like, oh
often.
crap, I missed sleeping all night.
I enjoy reading. I just haven't done it recently.
You
But
haven't done it in a long
It's
time.
been a long time.
Been a long time. Been a long. Sorry, Josh.
No, you're good, man.
lonely time.
I was just gonna say,
Moving on?
I wonder if those people are more, if they would be considered more intelligent because they constantly are reading,
I don't know.
like master at a spelling
if
bee.
it's
type
affecting
deal.
their life, I don't know.
His analogy or the definition elaboration that he used included fiction. So maybe
gonna say maybe
not.
what they
Maybe
read.
it just depends on what they read. Yeah. If it's fantasy and fiction, straight like science fiction, maybe they get smarter in theoretical sciences, but probably not anything else.
They're not reading anything that challenges them. They're not going to go anywhere.
True that, because I can constantly read Dr. Seuss, and that's not going to help.
It will help your rhyming skills, though.
Indeed.
I thought they were going to rhyme first.
I did too. I thought they were going to go back and forth.
You blew it. It's too late now.
You ready? Moving on.
Sure.
Number 7.
Number
7.
All right. Europhagia.
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 Europhagia?
Scare
Your
of
mom's
being in
aphasia.
Europe?
Scared of being in Europe? Let me spell it. It's Europhagia.
Europhagia.
Yep.
Oh, it's addictions, though, not fears.
Anybody?
Yeah, I got this one. Phagia. It's an obsession with urine.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Is it that? Is it holy shit?
I'll take holy shit for 400.
Andrea or Jasmine?
I don't
Addicted to collecting urine, maybe?
I went. The only reason I went.
euros?
Once again, it's URO.
Where do they come from if they're
they
spending so
spend
many?
much.
URO is Latin short for like I don't remember. Urologist would be a derivative of the URO in Latin. So I was thinking urologist. Urologists are like pee doctors, right? What's a
Unless you're
urologist?
thinking of
Golden shower
neurologist.
No, I was thinking urologist.
I'm not familiar with a urologist, but
Isn't it urologist dealing with urine? Am I fucking way off here? Hey Google, what's a
don't
urologist?
just Google it.
Urologist, a doctor who specializes in the study or treatment of the function and disorders of the urinary system.
Woohoo! I'm not an idiot. Thank you, Google.
Tell you.
All right, yes.
So it is drinking urine.
Yes. Gross.
Here we go. Some people like to drink soda, others water. But for 53-year-old Carrie, she prefers to drink her own urine.
I never tried that.
She drinks about 80 ounces of her urine each day.
God.
Sometimes by glass, sometimes using a neti pot to drink it nasally. Carrie says she loves the taste and the smell. This also falls under pica disorder as well, but is also referred to as europhagia.
Good Lord.
And there's also a video of her doing this too. It's so disgusting. She's like, sniff it.
Is this woman all right?
And some people even
No.
go as far as like drinking other people's urine, or I think there was an old guy somewhere that used to drink little boy urine because he thought it helped him stay young, and it was just gross.
His name was Tach Van Sickle. It's really weird.
I saw that in a cartoon
kidding.
recently.
Gross.
You saw an old man drinking little boy's urine?
No, it was
a
Weird cartoons you're watching.
it was like
I watch Rick and Morty,
I think
so
it was like Big Mouth or something on Netflix.
oh yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
It's like a
It
kid
makes
got,
sense
got
now.
in trouble for selling pee as like a sports drink or something. It's like, that's stupid.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ready?
Do I get a point?
Yeah.
Sure. You win that round.
Woo!
All right.
Then doesn't Andrea get a point as well?
Sure.
Yay.
All right. Number 6.
Number
Number 6.
Trichotillomania. Trichotillomania.
Spell it. Use it in a sentence.
Word origin. Trichotillomania. mania.
Trichotillomania.
Fear of Triscuits. I'm kidding.
I know, it's from Friends. Friends reference.
Trichotomania.
Trichotillomania. Trichotillo.
Yes.
Trichodillo.
Dijo.
I can't think of any.
I don't know the
Excessively
derivatives.
collecting things with 3 legs.
Ooh, that's
Went
interesting.
with the try.
I don't know what the roots, the Latin roots of tricho or tilio
I don't either.
would be.
I don't know. I can't figure it out in the word.
Tilio.
Tilio? Yes, this is the obsession.
Tilio.
This is the obsession with really obnoxious British people who want to have tea together. Jolly-o, Tilio.
Time for tea.
Close. Jasmine, did you guess?
No, I can't think of anything.
All right. So trichotillomania is I'll just read it. Is a mental disorder that involves recurrent, irresistible urges to pull out hair from your scalp, eyebrows,
Ooh, weird.
eyelashes, and other areas of your body. Despite trying to stop, trichotillomania may be mild and generally manageable. For others, the compulsive urge to pull hair is overwhelming. Some treatment options have helped many people reduce their hair pulling or stop entirely.
What are the treatments? How do they treat that?
I don't know. I didn't write that
Electroshock
stuff.
therapy?
Maybe.
A hat?
They were showing people. I watched
Waxing?
I watched a video on this too.
That's great.
And some people have it so badly that, I mean, they're like half bald on their head because they're constantly pulling out hair.
Yeah.
And one guy was even pulling out his pubes, and he just was addicted to that. And some people pull out eyelashes.
Weird.
Are they making wishes? Are they coming true? Are they wishing for their hair back?
They have all their wishes come true all the time. This is crazy. So moving on, take a break. We're at number 6 now.
Oh no! Well, you just sent me for an emotional
Moving
roller
on,
coaster.
take a break.
Moving on, take a break. Number 6. What do you want me to do, Tach?
And next season.
We're on number 5.
Well,
That was number
but
6?
Number 6, yeah. So now we take a break.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
And when we come back, let me
Ooh.
see. Maybe I tease something coming up. It gets really bad. I'm just going to say that.
That's a horrible tease.
It gets bad.
It's not even a tease. It's just a statement.
Addiction to detergent.
No.
Tide Pods.
Those are mild compared to what's coming up.
Oh, we know these. It's going to
What
be.
is bleach?
Let's
Poop.
not.
It's gonna poop.
Let's not do anything.
Oh my God! If you
Let's
found the
move forward.
definition for a person who's addicted to top 10 lists, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. All right, let's take a break.
I think your logo would come up.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Hey, Tach, do you ever have that conversation with your girl about where to eat dinner and it always turns into that back and forth? I don't know, you pick.
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got an answer for you next time that comes up.
Oh, yeah? We're at...
The Salty Fox in Melbourne off of Oak Alley Boulevard.
Oh, nice. You know, I've actually been there, and the food was pretty awesome.
Hell yeah, it was. They offer a great selection of paninis, shareable appetizers, soups and salads, and one of the best desserts I've ever had, the Funky Monkey.
Oh, yeah. My favorite was the vintage options. They got this meal called ramen noodle on crack. You just got to try it out.
Done. That's definitely what I'm getting next time.
Put the fun between your legs at the Salty Fox every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. with the Oak Alley Arts District Bike Crawl.
It's a 4-mile bicycle ride down Pineapple Avenue with stops for food and beer all along the route. Be sure to visit the Salty Fox every Sunday for brunch from 11 to 4.
Hey, isn't that the $10 bottomless mimosas brunch?
Sure is. Enjoy your brunch while the Salty Fox's DJ spins throwbacks and top 40 hits.
Salty Fox is located in the downtown Oak Alley Art District on Oak Alley Boulevard.
Check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/saltyfoxmelbourne or online at thesaltyfox.net.
Hey listeners, be sure to mention you heard about the Salty Fox on our show and you'll get 10% off your meals.
Village Idiot Pub. You locals know about it. You guys from out of town have to check them out.
Village Idiot Pub is now a proud sponsor with Living Podcariously and the Twisted 10 podcasts.
It's more than just about commercials, though. The cast here will be taking our show on the road to Village Idiot to record some episodes as well as hold events. They have over 30 beers on tap, including ciders and Hefeweizen, my favorite, as well as hundreds of bottle choices.
Adam, you forgot my favorite, all the delicious wine. So get your friends together and enjoy the board games, puzzles, and the giant Jenga.
Let the owner, Jason, as well as the rest of the staff there, take excellent care of your beer drinking needs.
Mention either one of our shows to the staff and get 10% off your tab.
Tuesday is open mic, Wednesday is trivia, Thursday is karaoke, Friday and Saturday night are live music.
Visit them at 4 Harrison Street, Suite 103, Cocoa, Florida, or Village Idiot Pub on Facebook. And don't forget, they are a dog-friendly location, so bring your friends, family, and fur babies.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
And I want my favorite DJ to give everybody the word. Who's on the turntables tonight? Listen.
Baddest DJ on 2 turntables.
DJ Gil Lugo.
The skill is extraordinary.
Throw the switch and let us begin.
Hey, it's Adam. If you enjoy the hosts or the content of The Twisted 10, be sure to check out our other show. It's called Living Podcariously. While The Twisted 10 may get crass and explicit occasionally, it holds no water to Living Podcariously. We do get a little bit more rough and raw on that show. We have a lot of fun producing it and have had some awesome guests. And as always, thanks for listening.
And welcome back to the Twisted 10. Whoop, whoop. Are you guys enjoying the ride so far?
Oh,
Yes.
It's about to get bumpy.
Making me itchy.
Making you itchy.
Wanna pull my
You pull
hair
your
out.
hair out.
I went and pulled a couple of eyebrows out during
I
the
pulled
break.
some pubes out. I was
Makes
inspired.
me thirsty
Did you?
for some pee.
I poured a little coffee in. I got a little coffee in.
I'm sorry,
We
are
took
we-
the time to do that.
We just steamroll right over your recap.
We
No,
recapped.
that's okay. Do we? Well, let's go through them again. If you're just joining us,
Nobody ever just joins
you
us.
can with the Podcast Radio Network.
That's a good point.
We're going through the top 10 twisted addictions. So far, number 10 was coffee enema. Number 9 was eating furniture. Number 8 was addicted to reading. Number 7 was drinking urine.
Nerds.
Number 6 is hair pulling. Which brings us to number 5.
Number 65.
So this one is hyalophagia. Hyalo phagia.
Hilo? Hylo?
Hyalo.
Hiolo. Hialo.
Hyalo.
Hyalo.
I don't have anything for this one.
So it's a person who obsesses with hyalos. Are those like those little jelly-filled donuts? Hyalo. Hilo. I wonder what
Highs and lows, like roller coaster addiction.
Okay.
I don't know where to get that root from. I have no idea where that
I
root
don't
goes
either.
back to.
Doesn't make sense to me. I don't.
Halos. All right, so I'll take a guess. I'd say a person that's obsessed with betting or participating in the sport of highlight.
Okay. How about I help you out a little bit?
Habada.
It's obsessed, an addiction to eating something.
Ooh.
Flowers.
Okay, flowers.
Poop.
Hyalo. Hyalo.
Jasmine.
Oh, it could be the
That's a
roadkill.
flower. I already
That's
called
the
that one.
highway.
Oh, I like that one. That's the best argument I've ever heard. All right, I'm with her.
Roadkill.
Jasmine.
Eating roadkill.
I don't know. I'll go with him. The flowers.
Okay, nobody's right.
Oh.
And nobody said anything and changed their mind. None of those were right either. So
Oh, okay.
it's addiction to eating glass.
I like ours
Oh.
better. That's less painful.
An Ohio man claims that he is addicted to eating glass. The term hyalophagia is an addiction to eating glass.
It's not Florida.
People who eat glass to fulfill their addiction or habit report experiencing a warm and satisfying feeling
That's called
from
blood.
the act. Yeah. However, this addiction obviously has its risks. The esophagus can
Obviously.
be perforated along with other organs. Eventually, the glass finds its natural route to the toilet. But this can also be painful and
After
disturbing,
it tears itself out on the way in.
I know. How?
to put it lightly.
It tears itself on the way in and out.
So there's this guy that does it. This guy here in the Ohio man. Yeah.
I always thought that-
Hyalophagia.
Is it like certain types of glass or all
No,
glass?
there's a video of this guy too.
Crushed?
He would also like be drinking out of a glass and he just bite off a piece.
Oh
and
my
start
God, are you
eating it.
serious?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that cut you? I mean, that's kind of a stupid thing to ask, but
It's like it's Russian roulette.
I guess.
You just gotta hope it doesn't hit the wrong spot going down.
is that what it is? Is that the endorphin rush from the
I don't
adrenaline
know,
or
it
something?
doesn't say. I mean,
Does he eat
have
it
a
crushed?
huh? He eats it, chews it.
If it's all crushed, like if he crushes it up, maybe.
Oh no, he just breaks it off in his teeth and just.
Does he have a set of fake teeth? Because his real teeth can't possibly still be there.
That's actually a good thing to bring up because I did remember reading something about how his teeth are getting worse.
They're getting worse. I wonder
So-
why.
Yeah.
He should crush it.
Crush it.
Weird.
I think he is crushing it. You know what I'm saying?
Know how to
He
play
sounds
a-
hot.
I just crush a lot.
Ready to move on?
Sure.
Every woman loves a bloodied mouth, man.
All right, number 4.
Number
four.
Okay, I don't know how to say this.
Oh,
I
this
love
is gonna
you.
be hard
It's easy.
to get.
I love you. That's all you got to do, Tach. Just say it, man. Just say, Tach, I love you.
Okay, maybe I do know how to say this. Coimetromania. It's COIMETRO mania. Maybe
Have
it's
to do with the fish?
Coimetromania. I don't know.
Spell it again.
COIMETRO.
Imetro.
Commit.
Coimetromania, maybe.
Collecting bus passes.
Okay. It's a good guess.
They just like have to keep a total, absolute, perfect record of their metro passes.
All right. I could see how you got to that.
Mania is usually manic of some kind. So I would go a dangerously obsession dealing with public transportation.
Okay. Jasmine? Andrea?
An obsession with liking music very loud to the point their ears are bleeding.
Interesting. How'd you come up with that?
Metro. I was thinking of a metronome.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I like how you're thinking there. Andrea?
I know, going crazy and turning into like a zombie or a werewolf type person.
How'd you
Can I
come
be
up with
that?
that?
I want that.
Huh?
How'd you come up with that?
Well, the mania and the just picture with the metro area being a place, so
Okay.
they're
She was
attacking
picturing
people.
a werewolf attacking somebody.
All right. One of you here is completely wrong. Oh, wait. Sorry. All of you are completely wrong.
Okay.
This is an addiction to going to funerals. Going to funerals.
Creepy.
Man, that must be a sad life.
Right?
Well, mine did
Let's
involve
elaborate.
people, so I was close.
Okay, so you got half a point. All right, so Luis Squarisi?
Squad not going to work here anyway. Right?
Not gonna work here anyway. From Brazil, has been going to every funeral in his hometown for over 20 years, ever since his father's death back in 1983. He's even quit his job just to support his addiction. Luis says that every morning he wakes up and listens to the radio and reads the paper to find out when and where the next funeral will be. The locals of his hometown don't mind him showing up. In fact, he's somewhat of a local celebrity.
Is he supporting his addiction or supporting other people?
Supporting his own
That's
addiction.
morbid.
He doesn't know these people.
How do you
I
pay?
guess he gets food though and everything. So
What
No,
they
if he
didn't
just goes to
mention
a
is
he's
single. He's single because
Oh,
all
I'm
the
sure he
people he
is.
goes to.
I'm
are
sure he
dead.
is. He has no job. He has probably still lives at home.
That's a really weird obsession.
Yeah.
I don't understand where the satisfaction would come in. So all of it plays on your positivity triggers in your brain, telling you that you enjoy what you're doing. But I just don't understand how a positivity trigger can come out of.
do you
Does he
remember-
enjoy the sadness and the
do you
depression?
remember-
Maybe it just pops in because everybody around him's crying and he's just like, all right.
Oh, he's going to look see how bad the rest of the world is.
Yeah.
Do you remember in The Wedding Crashers when they hooked up with Will Ferrell, who was
Yeah.
a funeral crasher?
Yeah,
And they kind of talked a little about that.
I remember it. I don't remember what he said though.
I don't. Well, he did it to pick up chicks, so I don't think that's what this guy's doing. But the sad women, and they need comforting, and that's not his motive. I don't think so. I think it's just something very personal for him.
I'd say maybe it's just continued mourning. He said he's lost his father, and he's been doing it since then. So he's just like, I can be here because these are the last feelings I had for my dad. Was this? Maybe it's like a really deep, personal, sad thing.
Maybe he
Yeah.
thinks his father's there with him every time he
Maybe.
goes to a funeral.
maybe he just started going, and now he'll feel bad if he misses somebody's.
Maybe he's just fucked in the head.
They
That
did
could
say
be.
he's like a celebrity. Maybe if he
So
misses
he's-
one, they're like, where did he
He's
go?
just expected to be there.
He's
Do you
just
think-
mental.
Do you think he wants his funeral to have nobody show up? Because he shows up for everybody else's. Do you think he just wants no one there?
I bet he's gonna have a dope funeral though. There's gonna be so
Yeah.
many people there. The whole town's gonna show up.
Yeah.
The whole
Town's
town will be
gonna
there.
Yeah.
It'll be like, this dude has gone to all of our family's funerals.
It's interesting. Moving on. Number 3.
All right.
Number three.
All right, this one's called Renfield's syndrome.
Renfield's syndrome. Okay. Are we just guessing based on off the name?
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like a dude's name. So that could
It is a
literally
name.
be
It's a
anything.
doctor. I would be willing to bet it's a doctor or the patient was diagnosed with this the first time.
I got it.
Okay, I'll help
Fan
you
of-
out. Do you want a hint?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in ingesting something.
Oh, this is Andrea's. This is
What?
the poop one.
Poop.
I bet this one's poop. Eating
Okay.
poop.
Or it could be the wild animals, raw meat. I'm going to go with raw meat.
Ooh.
Eating raw meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like completely uncooked.
Gotcha. Raw.
Yeah. Like
She said
an
raw.
animal. Eat it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Putting
I got
live
nothing for this one.
parasites into your body.
What?
Putting live parasites into your body.
How do you do that?
I don't know. If
By
you eat
eating
a
raw
raw
meat?
animal, you might as well.
I'll show
Well,
you
there are
later.
people that try that. They
There are people
weight
that
loss plans.
Ooh, a
and
tapeworm. I need one
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, not right now, but
crazy people, but they do.
Yeah,
it.
not now. So moving on.
Well,
No more
with
guesses?
that one.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
you gotta
no
tell
more
us
guesses.
what it
Okay.
is.
Nope, no, I'm just not gonna tell you. I'm gonna move on to number 2.
The closest one to guess it right, since did anybody else guess besides Andrea?
Poo and-
Hello.
Oh, you said parasites. Okay.
Yeah, parasites.
Well, Andrea was the closest. She's not right, but she's very close. It's drinking blood.
oh, I was really going to say
Ooh.
that too.
Okay, so it says real life vampire couple Pyretta Blaze and Andy Filth. I'm guessing it's not their real names. Weren't shy about explaining. Weren't shy about explaining their unusual habit of drinking each other's blood in spite of the practice's ghoulish undertones. Although the sudden rise in vampire fan fiction has seemingly died down with the conclusion of the two of the driving forces, Twilight and True Blood. It is important to note that the obsession with vampirism is pretty unhealthy. Drinking blood is often considered a defining characteristic of the vampire subculture. However, not all aspiring vamps agree on the source of their sustenance. While some settle for the blood of an animal, others insist that human blood is the only form of nourishment they require. Besides the obvious concern of blood-borne illnesses such as hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and HIV, consuming human blood in large quantities is a toxic habit. And I watched a video on this couple too. Like, she would have a whole glass of blood that she would just drink and watch TV. Or at one point, she had a bowl and a spoon and was like,
That's gross.
it's fucking gross. And of course, they were like cutting each other's necks and sucking on each other's necks too. And it's just fucking stupid.
It's still a better love story than Twilight.
Oh, jeez.
More power to
Gross.
them.
I'm not craving blood.
No?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, man.
I bet he loves it when she's on her period.
Oh, God.
Oh, too far.
Oh, my
too
God.
far. Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
You know, a friend of ours, DP, he actually picked up a couple of girls on one of our annual camping trips,
Uh-oh.
and they claimed to like be vampires, to like share. They drank each other's blood, is what they claimed. Not that they were vampires, but they were like, no, we're like blood sisters. That cut, I drank her blood.
That's gross.
Oof.
I don't think that's how you do that.
What do you say to a person like that?
I don't believe you.
Nice.
Do it right here.
You say Pixar, it didn't happen.
Gross.
That was the gist of it. I was too fucked up.
Would you like some garlic?
Moving on.
I have this
Yes.
vial
Number
of holy
2.
water for you.
Number
two.
This is coprophagia.
Coprophagia.
COPRO phagia.
Something with redheads.
Okay.
It's not a bad guess, actually. Copro, though. COPRO.
Yep. Maybe it's coprophagia. I don't know.
I don't even have a wild guess on this. These little sections of words are just not working for me.
Right.
Coprophagia. Maybe it's an affliction where you regularly have to do badass stunts in front of a camera.
Interesting. How'd you come up with that?
Copro.
Like
Co
GoPro.
could be two of them together.
I like that. I like that one.
It could be two pros. Co-pro.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 pros. Oh, wait.
I'll go with snakes.
Snakes, like
Sure.
Cobra.
Sure, like Cobra.
Cobra Kai.
By the way, that looks fucking great.
Yeah.
The sequel to the
It's a
35-year-old
television
movie.
show. It's a television show.
Oh, it's going to be a series?
Mhm.
That almost ruins it a little bit.
It's
for
going
me.
to be
I'll go
on
with its obsession.
YouTube Red, though, or
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime, I think. One of the two. So, but I do want to see it, though.
Yeah, it is.
An obsession with poo.
Obsession with poo? How'd you come up with that?
Because it just sounds gross and there's got to be one on there.
Okay.
An addiction to being arrested.
Okay.
The Popo.
Cop? Is that cop?
The Copro.
Yeah.
Popo.
You don't really know how it's pronounced, so.
I gotcha.
The copro face.
So what do you mean by obsession with poo?
Oh,
Eat
it's
it,
like you-
rub
poo.
it, touch it, love
okay,
it.
I
What's
gotcha.
mine is yours. All yours.
Are you imagining somebody just
Gross.
like taking poop and slathering it all over
loving that poop.
faces?
Yes.
It's poo, isn't
I've
it?
seen a video like that. Anyway, continue on.
I think we all
Blah, blah, blah,
have.
blah. All right, so
My image of
seen that
Andrea
video.
forever. It's all right. You're no longer the dainty, beautiful princess. You're now the poo-covered princess.
all right, here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
So Andrea is correct.
No
well,
way.
sort of.
The poop comes
It's
into
it's
it.
eating feces. Okay,
Oh.
so
Holy shit, you were right.
I knew it.
all right,
Gross.
so it's in people, coprophagia or coprophagia has been mostly observed in those with mental illness, specifically schizophrenia and pica.
Oh my God.
We know
copyright.
about pica.
Copyright is an element you can get from animal droppings. Copyright. God damn it. Okay, I apologize, Tach. Go ahead.
Patients who suffer from Prader-Willi syndrome, a rare genetic disorder, also often struggle with coprophagia. Still, there are many people who don't suffer from any mental disorder or condition who like to regularly indulge in the practice. Unsurprisingly, eating feces isn't entirely safe. Huh.
What?
No shit.
Consuming
What?
poop carries the risk of contracting diseases and bacteria such as E. coli, hepatitis A, hepatitis E, pneumonia, polio, and influenza. Not to mention, it also carries a risk of contracting intestinal parasites. So, hey, parasites, there you go.
Not to mention everything that comes out tastes like shit as well.
That's gross.
Hi-yo!
I can't believe I got it right.
You wanted,
Well, you guessed that like 5 times. It
wanted,
was bound to
you
happen.
wanted one with poop.
And then when
That
you
one
guessed
with poop.
one without, and then finally it was here, and then you were like, I think it has to do with, and you didn't say it. I was like, oh,
I just
come
meant
on.
everything with poo. You eat it.
No, but
too.
you said something else before.
Eat it. Oh,
I
yeah.
think you said, I don't remember what you said, but anybody have anything on poo eating?
I don't even know how to expand on that.
I'm just imagining some person under somebody, just like baby birding, just waiting for Mama Bird to
I can't
drop
believe
one
we've had this
down.
entire. This is number 2, right?
Yeah.
I see what you did there. I can't believe
I didn't even do that on purpose. That's awesome.
I can't believe we've just had this entire discussion about this particular topic and have not brought up 2 girls, 1
Two
cup.
girls, 1 cup, yeah.
I think we
I
were
didn't know if we
avoiding
were
that
allowed.
one. I've seen it.
That's a gross thing to talk about. I thought we were pretending it didn't exist.
Jasmine, have you ever seen that?
Yes, I've seen it a couple
Oh, okay.
times. It's so
A couple
nasty.
times?
Yes, a couple times. I watched it
'Cause
with Mom
once
left her
isn't
laptop. Well, I had to show it to Alexis. I had to watch it with myself, and then I had to show my best friend. And
That's
yeah,
more than a
Mom left
couple.
her laptop
You can't
unlocked
undo
one
that.
day. I can't undo that. Yeah.
Every site that hosts that is virus crazy too. So your mom's
Yeah.
laptop's
Right.
probably completely loaded with
Oh,
virus.
Alexis put a virus on it as well. She opened a corrupted email.
Oh.
I have to say that I think you're gross. If this applies to you,
Yes.
I think you're gross as a person.
I think
Yeah.
you need to seek some some medical
I bet
help
their
immediately.
breath
No.
Yeah.
stinks.
No, I mean be what you're. I
Gross.
mean be into what you're into.
No, did you not read all this stuff?
It's very
It
dangerous.
carries a lot of risk. You know, there's hepatitis and E.
Did you
coli.
just headbutt the microphone? Oh,
Somebody
okay.
did.
I didn't.
Is that a
My head.
term for doing something else? Headbutting the microphone.
But I mean, you're right. You're right. that,
Mexican microphone. Sorry.
no, you're good. I was gonna say you're right. It is absolutely unhealthy for you.
So if you meet a partner that's into that, do not sleep with them. Just saying. It's probably safer.
No,
if
no,
you
no.
don't.
If you
Just
meet,
don't kiss.
if you meet somebody who's into
No,
that,
did you not read or not hear? They could have hepatitis. Oh, jeez.
Well, it's almost all the same sexually transmitted diseases you can get any other way if it's going to be a partner, so it's kind of irrelevant. But
you could get the flu.
No.
I just had the flu. That shit sucked.
They have parasites.
Right. All right, moving on.
Oh, yes, please.
All right, number one.
Number one.
This has got to be the pee-pee one. I'm
We
kidding.
already did the pee-pee.
I know,
one.
but at number one, number
We
two.
did the pee-pee and the poo-poo.
This has got to be a sex one.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Good call.
Mechanophilia.
Sleeping with dead people.
Okay.
No, that's easy. Mechaphilia is
that's right.
You are obsessed or want to be in sexual relations with robots or androids of some kind.
Well, it's some kind of sexual
Wanting
thing.
to chop off your own body parts and replace them with animatronic parts.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Damn. She didn't go
Andrea?
sexual. She went like
Mechaphilia.
It's
mecha lecka hi, mecha honey ho.
It's in love with robots.
Mechanophilia.
Mechanophilia.
So you told on your first date.
You are
Mechanophilia?
you are addicted to having sex with robotic toys, so like robots with robots.
Yeah.
Sex with robots.
Okay.
That's all three of us have said that.
Andrea? Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's all three of us have said that.
I'm
now.
alone.
Yours is good though. It's original. Come
Okay,
original,
so
come original.
It's sex. Yes.
I knew it was
Brown
sex. I knew it
chicken,
had to be
brown
sex.
cow.
Something.
With cars.
Cars.
Well, really, it's not really specific to cars. It's really
like
to any
Teslas.
kind of yeah. It's not just cars. It's also things like any like
Tractor.
tractors. Yeah, right.
Any form of
Bus.
transportation.
Not necessarily transportation,
Train,
but mechanics. So I
airplane.
guess robots might fall into that, but it's got to be more not like the sex robots you get in Japan, but like more
Yeah, so you, like-
mechanical, more.
So
What
if
about
you,
a
like,
Segway?
just- If you fuck the shifter in your car,
I've seen videos like
you're
that online.
mechanophiliac.
That's weird.
Why would you look that up?
Right?
It's one of those things that you scroll past. You're like, oh yeah, I got to watch that. You're
I
not
would
turned on
not.
by it, but you got to watch it.
I
All right, so let me read out. So it says Edward Smith from Washington has been intimate with over 1,000 cars over the past 45 years. He began his attraction to cars or any vehicle, including a helicopter once, back in 1965. His first love was a neighbor's Volkswagen Beetle.
Neighbors.
I know, like this. There's a joke in there somewhere. I just can't find it.
There's Henry again. He's fucking the bug.
Oh, go get Edward off the car.
You pull your
Comes out there with a hose. He says he feels a powerful energy from his current lover, a white, why is it going to be white, Volkswagen Beetle named Vanilla.
Oh.
It's not just-
and vanilla.
No, her name is Vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
He caresses her, takes her out on intimate driving dates, and just sits with her and spends time.
Oh, that is so sweet.
There's video of this. Like,
It's a little romantic.
yeah, it's more romance than it is sex. Like, he doesn't stick his dick in the tailpipe or anything like that. It's more of like a romantic like attraction.
George, we're never going to get that out of the gas pump now.
Why is his relationship with the car better than my relationship?
Oh,
Shots fired, Lee. Man.
Uh-oh. Diming somebody out.
yeah.
wonder
So
what
Wait,
they
you want
did.
him to have sex with your car? Is that what you're saying? That's really weird.
No, I want a better relationship than the man with his car.
Oh, gotcha.
Ooh.
So
I don't know this guy. We're killing him.
Boyfriend.
I forget what I was gonna say.
So this dude fucks cars.
Didn't really fuck. Like, there's video of
He
this
doesn't
guy with
stick his
him.
dick in the tailpipe.
No, he just like
He's in
he
love
caresses
with
it. He shows a kiss in the car, just laying and like just rubbing on.
How's it
her.
go again, Tach? One more time. Come on. You didn't have the.
Now tell him that you love him.
Now say it to the car. Pretend I'm the car. I love you.
Okay.
I love you, Tach.
I love you, Vanilla.
That's all right. That's
You
progress.
can cut that out.
We made
You can cut
progress.
out vanilla. You can fit that in somewhere.
Oh, I'll fit it in somewhere.
So I guess it really could have been anything. He just like chose car. I think it's just
He chose car. He loved car. He want to be with car.
But if he doesn't stick it in the tailpipe, where does he put it?
I don't know if he does.
Probably
So
just in his hand
he's
while he
had
looks at her.
right. He said he's had like one relationship with an actual female, and that was it. The rest of the time, it's just him and his car.
Because she caught him with the car.
Her name was Chevy, though.
So that's it. So that's my list. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's a good
disclaimer
list.
Again, do not try any of these because they are just bad, bad, bad.
But if you've already done them, it's okay.
Hey, don't knock it till you
bad.
try it. I'm just saying.
I'm not trying feces. Sorry.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna get an enema.
Let's say you
with
bought
coffee.
a really nice Ferrari, a brand new Ferrari Tach, you parked it in your garage.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go outside and just say, try it
Maybe
once?
if it was a DeLorean.
Have you ever seen the Saturday Night Live skit?
Would you, Adam?
Well, maybe the car that I'm about to tell you about.
Would you?
No.
Saturday Night Live did a skit where they had a
Changes
Chevy.
my whole look of him.
They had a fake like Chevy or Impala or something like that, but it was called it was the Buick. The Buick Mistress was the name of the car, and it showed the man. And this is an old like 1982, 84, somewhere in there. So it showed the man going into the garage, and then the wife opens the door and sees him, and he has the the license plate in the back folded down, and it's got a blurred out car vagina. They had installed the car vagina on the car, so that was your mistress, your Buick Mistress.
That's funny.
Andrea's looking at me like she's shocked.
She's gonna go pull down your license plate.
Wait, is that code for something? You pulled down my license plate, baby. Go ahead. Give me an oil check. All right.
No, I wouldn't. You could have fun with your car. I just would need to leave the situation immediately.
Your situationship. I heard that
You
term
do
recently.
you.
You do you, boo. All right, so that's the end of my list. Who has next week?
It's one of these two.
I think it's.
I think it's a guest.
I don't think we have a guest
then
book.
book a guest.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's you.
Oh.
I can't guarantee that, though.
All right, well, cool.
What's it going to be? What's your list going to be?
Can't say.
I might not even be here.
Where are you going to be?
Who knows? I could be with Starman.
Don't worry, baby. I am not shacking up with the Buick Mistress.
You can make Dad bring me back.
Maybe I'll run off with the Buick.
What would you call a Buick for a girl? Mistress for a guy. What's it called for a girl?
Mister?
Sugar
I
daddy?
don't know.
The Buick Sugar Daddy?
All right, great list hack.
Thanks.
Best one ever.
There it is.
That was a good list, buddy.
I was waiting for that. Good Lord. Oh. It's like pulling teeth around here, which is probably another addiction.
I'm still hung up on fucking cars.
That some people get hung up fucking cars.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We're back to the cars. Y'all are
Yes,
obsessed.
we are. What's the obsession with being obsessed with people who fuck cars?
I don't know.
It's a weird one, huh?
It is
All
a weird
right.
one. All right. So if you'd like to follow us on social media, you can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. If you'd like to message the show, maybe you want to be a guest, you can hit us up at where, Mr. Wilson?
You can hit us at contact at dichotomymedia.com. Contact. Jesus, I keep doing that.
God.
Contact. You guys see that movie, Contact?
It's a good movie. Michelle
Great
Pfeiffer?
movie.
No.
No.
You didn't see it.
What's her name? That's the blonde lady.
I know. The blonde lady. It's, shit.
But,
I haven't seen her in so long. Anyway, continue.
But better than emailing, it would be way better to get us on Facebook. Find us on Facebook, Twist 10. Message us there.
Oh, just message
Yep,
there?
definitely.
That is
Okay.
the easiest way right now.
If you have show recommendations, something you want to hear, you have somebody that you know might want to come in and host an episode, or if you're interested in sponsoring us, send us an
Yes.
email over there as well, because we're bringing on some new sponsors for this year.
We are. We're
bring
accepting
it
new
on over.
sponsors and get with our old sponsors, man. They love us, man. We have a good time with them.
Hell yes.
We do events. We hang out. We get to know them personally. They're all personal friends of all of ours. So
And hopefully real soon, when this episode is dropped, you might be able to see the hot pink video that we shot. That's supposed to be releasing anytime now.
anytime now. If
wait.
we haven't heard nothing within a week or two, I'm fucking dropping it. I don't care. Just saying.
Okay. Well, we'll get
Take a
sued.
chance.
We can get sued, but
We're not going to get sued.
ask better, easier to ask.
See these
for
videos that I
forgiveness.
just showed you on Living Vicariously? Think we have permission from those bands? No.
Isn't that you?
Those aren't original songs. Those are covers.
Oh, understood.
So, just saying.
All right, fucking rebel
All right.
over there.
Yeah, I don't give a
Rebel,
fuck.
rebel without a
I don't
cause.
give a fuck. All right, so, yeah.
That's everything. Let's get out of here.
All right, so from the Twisted 10, I'm Tach.
I'm Adam,
I'm Andrea Joy.
I'm Mr. Wilson.
and to our very special guest this evening.
I'm Jasmine. Thank you, Dad, for unshackling me from the basement and letting me come with you.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get
Back
out of
to
here.
the basement I go.
Hey, remember we had that listener event?
Yeah, our first ever listener event from Living Vicariously.
Yeah, 7/7/7, July 7th.
Giant success. In fact, we just gave Keith with the Children's Hunger Project his money from that event that we raised.
Indeed, we did. Hey, what was that beer that was donated for the event?
That was from Bug Nutty Brewery. That was called the Nutty Idiot. It was a medium-bodied lager. I don't remember the ingredients that they had in it, but man, it was good. We served 300 pours, all 300 possible pours that we could have out of their donation. We served very, very quickly that night.
Yeah, it had like an Asian flavor to it or something. It was like, I don't know what it was. It was interesting. It was cool though. I loved it.
I think a little bit of a sesame flavor.
Yes.
I'm going to have to get that ingredient list from them. But yeah, that was really, really good. Our boy Ray Burrito also does comedy up there every third Thursday at Bug Nutty Brewery here on Merritt Island. He does the third Thursday comedy night up there.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
It's a really cool list. It's every time I've been up there, it's amazing comics.
Nice.
Andrea, did you try the beer that night?
Oh, yes. It was wonderful.
She's not a beer drinker, can you tell?
Don't say it like that.
I wasn't standing at the game all night. I had plenty of time to drink beer.
Yeah, John and the guys over at Bug Nutty certainly hooked us up. So we want to send all of our listeners, if you're looking for a good microbrew, especially in Brevard County, there's a lot of them out there, and Bug Nutty is by far one of the best.
They are located at 715 North Courtney Parkway, Merritt Island. Give them a call at 321-452-4460 or email them at manager@bugnutty.com.